Hello. For a long time, I've been working to find the greatest razor of all time to spend my entire life using. And as I've gone through many, many different razor brands, I've come to a conclusion that maybe my calling is not to stick to one razor for the rest of my life, but to continuously buy new brands of razors and review them to determine which is the best one. The first razor that I intend to review in this series, that hopefully will last a very, very long time, is the Sainsbury's Everyday Men's 5-Blade Razor. Sainsbury's provide a 5-blade system razor refill cartridge which is dermatologically tested, suitable for sensitive skin, and aims, I said aims, to deliver a high-quality shave and to help reduce irritation. Now, does it do that? Does it? Well, I really do have a lot to say on that matter, but first, let's look at the build quality and the design of these razors. You'll notice that on the box it claims that this razor cartridge is compatible with both the Sainsbury's Everyday Shave Men's 5-Blade Shaving System, and it is also compatible with any Gillette Fusion handles. Now, for me personally, I've never used Sainsbury's own brand shaving system, whatever, so I just use my own Gillette handle. So maybe using the Sainsbury's handle is the better choice, but that's not what I did. I also think I am more than fair enough to use just the Gillette handle, because that is what they claim at the end of the day. If they can't do it properly, they shouldn't claim it at all. As I used this razor, at one point, after putting literally the tiniest bit more pressure than I normally do, the cartridge fell off. I'll be honest, I'm going to discourage the use of this product, but of course I understand some of you will hear my advice and think that I'm a loony and just ignore me. So I'm just going to say that if you do use this product, don't use it with a Gillette handle. On the box, you can see they have an Ultra Glide and Precision trimmer. This is designed to evenly distribute pressure for a more comfortable shave. It has a pivoting head mechanism that helps get over the more contouring areas of your face, and it comes with an aloe vera and vitamin E gel-based lubricating strip, which it claims will help ensure a smooth shave. And whilst I most definitely did not experience a smooth shave, the cartridge also claims to be anti-clog. I will give it that one. It is an anti-clog cartridge. Just to go over my usual shave routine, when I shave I do 2 passes. One pass with hot water and one pass with cold water. The reason I do a second pass is because I often notice a few missed areas during the first pass, and the reason I use cold water is to prevent my skin being overly irritated. I always shave with the grain, never shaving against it, and I always use the same gel, face wash and moisturizer no matter what razor I intend to use. I shave 5 days a week, then I give my skin 2 days to rest, and then I move on to the next brand that I intend to review. All of that consistency means that I can fairly compare the reviewed products as time goes on, but for now I'm just going to talk about this product. It started well. On day 1 to 3, I had no complaints at all, at least regarding performance. We'll talk about comfort later. Anyhow, when we reached day 4, the lubricating strip on the razors, for some reason, was starting to come loose. And whilst that might not seem like the worst problem ever, sometimes it came loose at random. And one of those random times was when I was shaving. In fact, multiple times. And when I'm mid-shave, it's not the most convenient thing ever to have to fix the lubricating strip every single time. And how could I forget the most ridiculous thing ever? As I mentioned earlier, the cartridge at one point literally just fell off. Now, a cartridge detaching during the shave is a significant safety concern and something that I would not expect from any razor system ever. So I'll repeat myself, if you're going to use this product, which I do not recommend, then at least don't listen to them when they say you can use Gillette handles. When using this blade, it felt very comfortable at first, but afterwards my skin started to feel very irritated, and I could see small razor bumps in some areas, and eventually I did in fact cut myself using this razor. So it did not feel good to use at all. Keeping this razor clean is very easy. The cartridge is designed to be anti-clog, and so that means that it will maintain its condition in between uses, and you won't have to worry about finding any day-old hidden hairs in the razor when you pick it up the next day. And whilst I described the loose lubricating strip as a bad thing, which don't get me wrong, it very much is a bad thing, the fact you can loosen it makes cleaning it easier. The blades are sold in boxes of 4 at £3.59. This puts them at value for money of 90p per cartridge. This definitely makes them a more affordable option, but to get a better understanding of that, I think it's for the best I come back to this discussion in my next video that will review the Gillette Blue dual blade disposable razors, where I can discuss the value for money for those razors, and then I'll compare them to the Sainsbury's razors. Overall, I do not encourage the use of this razor. It may be easy to clean, but that has come at a cost. It may be cheaper, but your skin will pay the remaining price. Although the anti-clog design worked well, I found the lubricating strip unreliable, experienced skin irritation, and had a cartridge detached from the handle. Those issues outweigh the low price. Just remember though, if you do use it, don't use it with a Gillette handle. If enough viewers want me to, then I'll get a Sainsbury's handle, and I'll see how well it works with that handle, but given the other factors that made this a very bad experience, I don't really want to, and I'd rather focus on brands that have the potential to be good, rather than trying to find positives in a product that I don't enjoy, and one that I'm confident will remain as such even after adding these positives. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was very insightful and has influenced your decision on whether you will or will not buy it. I'd love to know how you felt using this product, and I'd also love to hear any brands or products that you would suggest that I try during future razor reviews. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye now.